there, guys and gals. This is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. Well, if you're anything like me, you probably hate the phone. Yeah, I don't like the phone. I struggle with the phone. Listen, I'm an introvert, so I really don't enjoy picking up the phone and calling people, initiating conversation and all that stuff. Well, guess what? If you are in the affiliate marketing niche, in a program that requires you to sponsor people, or you are in network marketing, MLM, stuff like that, anything that requires you to sponsor people, chances are at one point or another, you have been faced to have to get on the phone to talk to prospects. Well, after doing it for a while, I realized it just wasn't for me, but I still needed to make sales. So what did I do? I turned to the internet and started learning how to use systems to start sponsoring people. And after implementing the systems and strategies that I learned on how to sponsor people online, I've sponsored well over 410 people in my online programs in the last 2 years. Now, what is the first thing you need to know how to do when you are putting your systems together? You need to handle objections. You need to learn how to handle sales objections inside of your online systems so that you don't have to end up going on the phone and getting rejected and not knowing what to say to people to get them to want to join you and all that good stuff. Online, it's actually a lot easier to do, even though it might take a little more time to put your systems together. So that's why in this video, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can handle sales objections inside of your online sales systems without feeling rejected. So if you want to know what those 3 ways are, then keep on watching. All right, guys and gals. Well, again, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Please take just one little moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would truly, truly appreciate that. All right, guys and gals. Well, in my journey of internet marketing, I've done a little bit of everything. I've done eBay, I did store design, I did web design, and in between there, I did network marketing, and I've done affiliate marketing, and everything in between. And, when I was doing network marketing in the very beginning, I did what everyone else had to do, which was basically do 3-way calls. I had to do a lot of the things that I just, by my nature as an introvert, I resist highly, right? Which is initiating conversation or trying to sell to people. It's just not kind of like in my makeup, right? But I still had to learn how to make sales if I wanted to make this work. And I just realized that, the phone stuff just wasn't going to work for me. And let me tell you, I bought all kinds of products and courses to help me overcome getting on the phone and trying to handle objections, but I was really, really horrible at it. I mean, I bought a lot of courses. I bought from Danny Johnson. Back in the day, I bought this course from Mike Dillard that taught you about, posture on the phone and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm not a phone person. I'm just not, right? So I pretty much have set up my business so that it's all inbound marketing, right? So I do videos and I have funnels so that people come to me. Now, the thing is, it's just more than just doing a video or doing a sales funnel. You have to have strategy behind what you're doing, because one of the biggest things that keeps people from actually joining you in whatever it is that you're doing is that they have what is called sales objections. So what's a sales objection? Basically, it is the barrier between that person right now and them actually making a decision to make a purchase from you. There's something in that middle. There's a little barrier right there that is keeping them from pulling out their credit cards and saying, I'm all in, right? And so how do we start to handle those objections in a way where your prospect gets their questions answered? You don't have to deal with all those questions or how to posture yourself or anything like that, or get on the phone to try to answer questions. No, how can you handle all those objections right inside your sales systems? Well, I'm going to give you 3 ways to do that right now. The first thing you have to understand is that aside from being sold on your product, which chances are most people people have already done research on the product that you're selling. They've probably Googled some stuff. They've checked things out. But for the most part, once they know they like the product that you're selling, now they're looking for someone to join. And so what you want to do is position yourself as the person that they want to join. So how do you handle those objections? Well, the first thing you have to understand is people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So that is one of the first objections that people have in their mind when they're doing business online, right? In the online world, we can't touch the person, we can't see the person, we can't really feel the person, you know what I'm saying? All we can do is just read something there and see the person or see the person's picture or see their video and trust that they're actually going to deliver on what they are saying. So as salespeople, because that's what we are, because if you are in online marketing or internet marketing, you are in some kind of sales. So what you need to do is you need to start establishing the know, like, and trust factor as soon as possible. So this is one major objection that people have. Can I trust you? Do I like you? Do I want to do business with you? That's the first objection that people secretly have. So, what's the first way to overcome that objection? You have to start doing video. Video is the fastest way to overcome objections. It's the first and most powerful way to speed up the know, like, and trust factor, because next to meeting you in actual person, video is the next best thing. People can see you, they can feel you, they can see your energy, your mannerisms, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you blink. Okay, they have a feel for who you are as a person, and that's either going to draw them in or it's going to repel them and have them running for the hills, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want to overcome any fears that you have towards doing video, because video is super powerful. Think of it this way. If you had a local brick and mortar in a strip mall inside of your town, community, whatever, right? People would have to see you in person. You're probably behind the register, or you're probably somewhere in your place of business dealing face to face with people every single day. Well, video is no different. The only difference is, yeah, you have a lot more exposure to a lot more people, which is actually a good thing, because one little video can be seen by tens or hundreds or thousands of people, which is only going to create more leverage for you. So the first thing you want to do is overcome any fears that you may have about doing video and put yourself out there on video and start using video in your marketing, in your sales funnels, in your follow-up emails. That way that person gets a good feel and a good vibe for who you are. And that is one less objection that you need to overcome. The second way to handle objections is to share your story. Now, I know this sounds a little bit intimidating, and the thing is, you don't have to share your whole entire life story unless it's appropriate for what you're trying to sell. But for the most part, what I tell my students and my clients is, when you're telling your story, tell your story as it relates to whatever it is you're selling. So if I'm selling an internet marketing product, I don't have to really go into the details of my struggles in the past with weight loss or anything like that. It doesn't match. However, if you are selling a weight loss product, then of course you're going to want to tell your story about your struggles with weight loss or weight gain. And if the product that you're selling is actually the solution to what the problem is, then telling your story is only going to be more powerful, and it's going to help you connect with that person at a deeper level. Because if I tell you, I didn't like this type of shake, or I didn't like that type of supplement, but once I started taking this because of XYZ, that person's going to be like, oh yeah, I didn't like that because of this either, and I didn't like that because of this either. You're already handling that objection by sharing your review or your point of view about that product. So you don't have to sit there on the phone and try to convince them that this is the product for them, because through your story and through your experience, people will automatically feel at ease with their buying decision, because you satisfied that question that they had in the back of their mind about those attributes of the product that you're selling. So you want to be telling your story as it relates to what you're selling. And then another thing I highly recommend that you start implementing into your sales pages, because obviously when we use funnels, we are using a combination of the written word and our videos to handle any and all objections, as many as possible, on our sales pages, okay? So if there's any way that you can add a video that kind of demonstrates your product or shows people how to use your product, something like that, that way they hear it from you. Or if your company has some sort of a video, just include it inside of your sales funnel. That way people are like, okay, I already know how the product works. Based on her story, I think it could work for me. She's handled these objections about taste or this or that, right? And I see how the product actually has worked for other people, right? So if there's any sort of like explanation video, social proof video, anything that you can add into your sales funnel, make sure to add that in there. Social proof is super duper powerful. And so that's the third thing. You need to be adding that in the way of your company's demonstration video. Or I would literally, if it was me, I would just demonstrate the product on its own. Now, I am aligned with a digital marketing product, which is a tool set that we use as digital marketers to build our business online. So what I do is I put videos of me demonstrating the product or showing the different tools inside of our platform. And that way people know that, hey, she knows what she's talking about. She's actually using the product. She's just not trying to sell me something she doesn't even use herself. So that's kind of like a form of social proof as well, because I am showing you that I am a product of the product and that I am using the product myself. And then sprinkled in with that, you want to also add testimonials and social proof about other people that use the product as well. All right. So there's a lot of other ways that you can handle objections, and you should be handling objections inside of your sales systems. But those are the top 3 ways that you need to start thinking about right now. So let me go ahead and recap that for you. The first thing is you want to start using video so people can know, like, and trust you faster. That will handle one of the primary objections that people have when they're looking for someone to join. The second thing is start sharing your story as it relates to whatever it is that you're selling. Make sure that you are connecting with people, that you are telling people what you like about the product and what wasn't that great about the product. But let's say the product is amazing. Well, then share your experience with the product in a way that connects with people. But keep in mind, don't go out there and just cheerlead for the product. Make sure that you're also framing it with the struggle that you were having before you discovered this product, and then how this product has actually helped you, so that that whole story gets resolved and it overcomes the objection that someone has in their mind about it. And then, of course, the third thing is a combination of demonstrating the product through video if you can, and social proof. What do other people say about the product, or working with you, or working with your team, or stuff like that. Okay, you want to show them that you are a product of the product, that you are trustworthy, that you do use the product, that you're practicing what you're preaching, and other people are as well. So that just creates more power inside of your sales pages to overcome sales objections without feeling rejected. All right, guys and gals, well, I know that was a lot of information, but I truly hope that gave you an idea of how you can start approaching your sales funnels when you start removing yourself from the equation, hanging up the phone, and letting your sales funnels do most of the work for you. And I promise you that, yes, it takes time to learn these skill sets. It's taken me a really, really long time. But the cool thing is this: once you learn those skill sets and you start implementing them, you can get results super duper fast. And honestly, in the last 2 years, I've made up for, I don't know, many years of struggle, because it all finally came together. So any skill set that you develop, any investment that you make in yourself, is time and money well invested. All right, guys and gals, well, I truly hope that helped you. If you want to learn more about positioning yourself as the person that people want to join when they're looking for someone to join inside your company and you want a little bit more information about it, go ahead and enroll absolutely free for my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling Challenge over at www.risebrandingacademy.com. Now, I will be updating some of the materials there very, very soon, but in the meantime, you can still go ahead and check it out because all the information is still relevant, and I highly recommend that you get a jump start and check out that 5-day How to Sell Without Selling Challenge if you want to learn more about selling without being rejected and using systems that remove you from the equation so that you don't have to get on the phone. All right, guys and gals. Well, again, I hope that this video helped you. If it did, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time that I upload a video to my YouTube channel. So with that being said, this has been Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye.